Qué rollo, quiero mandar un saludo a mi amigo Goodfella, de parte de tu amigo Jaime Munguía. Un abrazo, carnal. Ánimo.
All right, man, we in this thing. So I'm looking for some more sponsors to advertise on the channel. We got a business, legit business, hit me up. If you want to advertise, you can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all my social media links, subscription. Twitter's the fastest way to Instagram and Facebook. If you want to reach out, or if you got a video request, business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests, whatever it may be. I know I repeated myself. But appreciate everybody that watched my Instagram live earlier. And I walk the dogs again. I do that. But yeah, that's some real interesting news. Come here. Okay. He looking pretty sad in this cage. Come here, man. We got usual house guests. He big. He get big. Man, I can't keep picking your big ass up. Here we go. I need 200. Pato. Big Pato. Big potty, man. So I'll show you what's on the potty. So potty on the show today. Clean. He got muddy on our Instagram live walk with his paws. He getting big, bro. Nice to be able to scoop him. Get in your cage. But in his cage, it's Mason cage. But Pato, come here. But yeah, we'll talk about this information. Come here. Sorry, y'all. All right, sit. I still got this little collar on him, man. I'll complain about that on Instagram Live. But yeah, let's talk about this. Ryan Garcia opponent, Shakur Stevenson. Let's start off with Shakur Stevenson on Twitter. He said that he has a big opponent, a big fight coming up that'll put him in the pound for pound list. I'm paraphrasing. And Peacemaker came on. So I'm behind on shows. I ain't finished Cobra Kai. Check out the Box Rumor playlist. I just keep calling these rumors. So yeah, I'm like hella late, man. Boba Fett came out. Hold on. Peacemaker came out. And I'm behind on Cobra Kai. So here we go right here. Yeah, I'm a Star Wars nut. I never fan. I just ain't never really shied away from it. Oh, you nerd, so what? I don't care. Our next opponent is gonna be a big surprise, pound for pound, me please. So, we see Ring IQ, shout out to Julius. He said, if it's Shakur on points is the pick. If it's Valdez, Shakur on points is the pick. So, Valdez can get him on the pound for pound list. He'd be serving a justice. But I heard Bob Barham had said not too long ago that, it was going to meet Navete. And when he said that, we heard, when somebody asked him that Shakur did that interview with the Mexican outlet, I think it was, he said that they was gonna fight Shakur, and Bob came around and said they said they want to fight. We're gonna fight Navete. Like I said, Navete gonna bring more pain, but I guess he looking at Navete. He jumping up another weight class real quick. He can be hit, but Navete remind me of Crawford. When them dudes get hit, it turned them on. Didn't mean to turn you on. Didn't mean to turn you on. If you don't know that song, I can't help you. But yeah, that's basically what he said. He said that Oscar Valdez told them one thing. He told the media another thing, and the fans. He told us he wanted Shakur. He said Bob Arum said Oscar told them Valdez he wanted Navete. Like I said, Navete bring more pain, but like I said, I remember Sergio Moore, one of my favorite quotes in boxing. He said, "I'm not scared to hit. I'm not scared of you if I can hit you." One of the more underrated quotes in boxing. So that made a point. So I hear it's between Valdez and Lomachenko. So we know Bob was trying to make the Lomachenko fight. They argued about who was going to move up, who was going to move down. Lomachenko don't have no belts. I think Ness today was talking about, if my memory serves me correctly today, he was kind of talking about that. I just watched a little bit of video. Shout out to Boxer Voice. He do a good job. He in the studio now. Salute. I remember they was on Blog Talk Radio and Beeb and Vic. That's the kind of point in the show that I religiously watched. And that one. But so I think he did a stream this morning. He said Gervonta Davis, Devin Haney, Vasily Lomachenko offer massive WBA, IBF, and WBO title shot. So he says WBA, IBF, WBO champion Kambosos altered the situation in a recent interview with me in his home country. He states that he's made offers to all the top guys, of which Davis is one. Quote, I'm coming for the big names. We're ready. In negotiations with everybody. Kambosos told Fox News in Australia it's going to be in May. May is going to be a great time to build up the name. There's going to be the build up. So Fox News Australia is who he talked to. So shout out to Ness for putting that in the description instead of having me go look for it. But I did see an article about it, a secondhand article that got it from, I guess they got it from Fox Australia. So Lomachenko was offered to go to Australia. Haney looked like the lead in the clubhouse. We know Davis. Ain't no point in mentioning his name. No, he can't even fight. He couldn't even. They were scared to put him in there with Tevin Farmer. So people say, "Oh, you hating CJ?" No, Floyd said after he won in Baltimore that he think he was ready for Tevin Farmer at the time. He won't fight Gary Russell. Gary Russell just talked about that in this press conference with my man Maxo. Sorry if I mispronounced his name. Chris ain't here to correct me. So Lomachenko, man, I don't know if they're gonna take the offer, but right now they say, logical choice or the choice of names that's being thrown around is Shakur Stevenson and but Shakur Stevenson, Oscar Valdez, and Lomachenko. So I don't know if Navete's turned it down. It's gonna be Oscar Valdez, but you talking pound for pound, Valdez not on nobody pound for pound list. Probably somebody in Mexico, but he ain't on nobody pound for pound list. So me, logical choice is gonna be Lomachenko. If he does get in the ring and rumble in the jungle with Lomachenko, best of luck. Because one thing we know about Lomachenko is you got to be, if you're gonna beat him, either you got to be aggressive, you got to have some power to hurt him. That's the only way we seen him beat is with punches and pressure. So Lomachenko, Shakur Stevenson, it's all about angles for Shakur, boxing, technical, taking away what he do best. You know what I'm saying? And one thing he do best, he's an aggressive fighter. Lomachenko love to press and use, smoke and mirrors, and he's an underrated puncher. So, with Shakur Stevenson, need to understand he do got to set the punch. He do like to come forward. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said before, it's hit and don't get hit. Can you punch with him? Are you gonna get him before he come in? You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, it's a matchup nobody pretty much asked for, but everybody would love to unwrap that present because boxing don't have enough of that. I'm guessing Loma be coming down because Shakur owned the belt if that's gonna be the fight. Like I said before, that fight is all about, it's all risk for Shakur Stevenson. No real reward because every time a black fighter or fighter that's in that gray area that people don't like, Ugas, Shakur Stevenson, Deontay Wilder, Clarissa Shields, whoever, it's always, Lomachenko wasn't that good. He had 2 losses and, could have lost a 15 fight and all this. So for him, you take the fight because the money good. You don't take the fight because Lomachenko ain't got no opponent. You don't take the fight because this, that, and the third. Oscar Valdez, I wouldn't fight him neither. Care if you got the belt. Forget him at this point. But, that's an interesting fight because you got an aggressive fighter. You got a boxer puncher. They both kind of boxer punchers. And I just wonder what, I know Shakur sparred him. Sparring is one thing. You just wonder. You wonder. They wonder. He barking because the dog barking. You just wonder how he gonna do that. And one thing about Lomachenko, he like to come forward. He like to set. So either you can step to him, pressure him. You know what I'm saying, or you can invite him in, set a trap, counter him. That's the thing about it. So best thing to do is and something that get a lot of momentum coming forward is to stop him before his momentum get to rolling. That's all, man. It's my thing. Go to him. Go to him, work his body. But if you want to box, you want to invite him in and do the bull and the matador and the bull, do so. Because when he come in, bro, if you got good feet, you got a chance, bro. And out of the 3 guys, who he lost to? He lost to T.O. and he lost to Salido. No, those niggas ain't got the best feet. Salido, I think, had his pressure was the best. People say he hit him low. And this is what it is. So did Adam Myers hit Joseph Ibeco hella low. It was worse than that. So, like I said before, either you smother him, you pressure him, or now you're doing something that hadn't been done before and you're going to outbox him. Which he ain't fought. He ain't fought a who's list of boxers neither. Hold on. And to his credit, bro, it wasn't too much smoke down there. Gary Russell a dog. Well, you gotta remember, Gary Russell was a prospect trying to get a championship. Lomachenko in 2 fights was more prepared than Lomachenko. I mean, Lomachenko was more prepared than Gary Russell in 2 fights. So you look at a lot of guys he fought. I mean, if you don't believe me, the number of them fights that Gary Russell had, real quick, before Lomachenko. Look, since Lomachenko, he fought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, going on 8 times. And that was going on 8 years ago. Right? Something like that. Look, before that, he fought 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on, that's my count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So in between that, he fought 24 times before Lomachenko. What I say, he fought 8, going on 8 times or 7 times. Well, let's say 8. Let's give him the Maxwell fight. He fought 8 times since. So, like I said before, he was a prospect trying to be a champion in PBC. Doesn't know how to build he don't know how to transition to that. They're a new company though. So you got to take years to work out those things. You got to hire guys who are actual matchmakers and legendary matchmakers. They matchmakers are novices. They managers and all types of shit. But look at his first fights. And that's how people move up. No lie about it. Look good, all that. And then compare it to Lomachenko. Jose Luis Ramirez, Orlando Salio. Those 2 fights prepare him for Gary Russell better than 20-something fights, whatever I said that he had before then. Look at these dudes. Nobody got legs. Rigondeaux, if he did, he was too small. Linares dropped him. So think about him, man. He gonna with Shakur Stevenson. He gonna see footwork and technique that he never seen in a professional fight. That's exactly what he gonna see. He's never seen nobody like. If Rigondeaux was bigger, you can make a case. But the thing about Rigondeaux, he's a southpaw. Yeah, and I think Shakur's a southpaw, but just too small. He's more of a boxer puncher than Shakur too, but just too small. So he gonna find somebody. If they are true, gonna fight somebody who hands and feet match and his IQ can match. It's gonna be a chess match, And if it is gonna be a barn burner, and it's gonna be a shootout, it's gonna be because Lomachenko is gonna make Shakur Stevenson. He gonna bring the dog out of Shakur Stevenson. So we're gonna learn a lot about Shakur. Can he take a punch? Especially if Lomachenko move back down. How does he deal with the speed? But you know what, man? That skill set that Shakur have, it's gonna be interesting, bro. Really interesting fight. So I can't find this dude in the ring, but apparently I remember going around that Ryan Garcia could be fighting Marcelo Gesta. All right, 34 years old, Golden Boy fighter. Southpaw last time fought was in 2019. So a draw caused him. So apparently, I don't know how true this rumor is, but a rumor is going around saying that Ryan Garcia is going to be fighting Marcelo Gesta. At one point, he was billed as the next Manny Pacquiao. I think he's southpaw too. Yep. So that's the rumor I got. I heard that powers that be didn't want Ryan fighting Issa Cruz, even though Ryan really wanted that fight. So I don't know how true this is, but this guy ain't really fought in 2 years. So sounds about right for Ryan Garcia. So the rumor is he could be fighting Marcelo Gesta. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. And like I said before, it is what it is. Apparently Ryan really did want Issa Cruz. And somebody high on Golden Boy didn't want it. I ain't mad at it. Protect your investment. Ryan hasn't fought in over a year to this date. So it is what it is. You know, but apparently he's such a big star that he can fight, Gesta. So question is, he fights somebody like this, he should be right back in the ring. He fight him like March, April, he should be right back in like July. He should be right back in July. But yeah, that's the word on the street. And like I said before, this dude ain't fought 2 years, so it sounds about right for sounds about right. But like I said, I ain't seen this dude fighting forever. So mm 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 mm. So that is what it is. Now apparently, like I told you guys, I be giving y'all the scoop. All right, my bad. I hate when I do that, bro. I really do hate when I make that mistake. Let me make sure my audio good while I'm doing this. Okay, hate when I do that. That's one thing about this web based shit that I don't like. This is my fault though. Okay, but here we go. But apparently, according to an article, by seeing that Anthony Joshua will make a decision at the beginning. Make a trainer. Joshua will announce. Anthony Joshua will make his trainer announcement when camp begins. Eddie Hearn, okay. So, like I told y'all before, my sources are really good, and they said that. Remember, I told you that Charlo wanted this Castano's rematch in LA or Houston. I mean LA or Vegas and not in Houston. So now it's headed to LA. So told y'all that he didn't want it in Houston. So I don't know. People say, why wouldn't you want it at home? This, that, and third. I guess he believe this fight deserve a good stage. Ain't no bigger stage than Las Vegas, but maybe they couldn't do it in Las Vegas. And now they doing it in LA. It's the rumor. Like I told y'all. He didn't want it in Houston. Gotta ask him why. I know he like going to LA. Him and his brother be cruising, chilling with Chris Brown and stuff. So, says rematch reset for March 19th, likely in LA area, not in Houston. So keep eyed. So it says Brian Castanos won't have to fight Charlo in Charlo's hometown after all. But there was a time when it appeared that the immediate rematch would be held February 26th at the Toyota Center. Boxing has learned that their second 154 pound for pound championship will take place March 19th, probably at a venue somewhere in Los Angeles area. The preference of Argentina Castanos is to battle Houston's Charlo again at a site that would be considered neutral territory. That's not true, bro. That's not true. That's probably true on his end, but like I said, I heard Charlo didn't want to fight there, and I said this a couple months ago. So I told y'all a couple months ago that Charlo didn't want to fight, and he didn't want to fight in Houston. I know it didn't make no sense. So like I said, it was all about what Charlo wanted because I fought in San Antonio before. Or maybe because he got robbed too. Crypto Arena, formerly known as Staples Center's potential venue for Castano's rematch weekend, was supposed to play Crypto.com Arena on March 19th, but popular artists canceled that concert. So you can read this article on your own. So it is what it is. Maybe you won't get robbed in Texas, but I heard for sure Charlo didn't want it in Houston. So maybe it was Castanos, but that's what I heard. And yeah, it is what it is. Look forward. That's a real fight. It's a big fight. I'm pulling for Charlo to win this fight. Heard Charlo ain't training with Derrick James. People gonna act like I didn't say that first. Maybe they get back together. So if you talking about a camp, So right now, let's say, hold on. They're roughly about 9 weeks out. We start camp next week. So, yep, it is what it is. Let's see what happens. Hearing that Charlo didn't train for the first fight. Hearing a lot of stuff. So yeah, that is what it is, man. So we'll see what happens. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You have a business question, inquiry, response, your video question at the box room playlist for more videos like this. Want to make a financial donation and support the channel? $, Cash App, $, CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in description. Cash App, Venmo, the box screen description. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram too. If you want to reach out, we have business question, inquiry, response, video question, advertise channel. We'll chop it up. Links here. I want to make it find best donation you can make. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, comment. Other than that, appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Other than that, check out the box room playlist. Peace.